Welcome to Vintage Touch, Decor with Soul, where timeless charm meets inspired design. Today, we're stepping inside a serene Georgia home that beautifully blends vintage elegance with cozy cottagecore style. This home is filled with nostalgic treasures, calming tones, and thoughtful details that embrace warmth and soul. If you're someone who appreciates the character of antique pieces, the softness of florals, and the grace of slow living, you're in for a real treat. In each room, you'll find layered textures, aged finishes, and charming moments that speak of history and heart. It's a true retreat from the bustle of modern life. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and share your favorite part in the comments below. Whether you're a longtime lover of vintage decor or just discovering the joy of cottagecore, we're so glad you're here. Let's begin this delightful home tour together. The moment you step inside, the entryway greets you with a sense of nostalgia and warmth. A time-worn console table holds a vintage ceramic lamp and a small dish of keys, while an antique mirror catches the soft morning light. Woven baskets rest nearby for shoes and scarves, adding charm and function. What makes this space feel so soulful is its careful layering. Floral wallpaper in faded hues serves as a backdrop, while delicate lace curtains frame the nearby window. Every piece tells a story, from the old brass hooks holding sun hats to the family photos tucked into antique frames. It's a gentle reminder that even small spaces can set the tone for a home's character. This entryway isn't just a pass-through, it's a quiet introduction to the vintage heart of the house. Each detail speaks of intentional design and heartfelt living. This living room is a peaceful retreat layered with warmth, texture, and soul. Soft slip-covered furniture invites you to sit and stay a while, with floral cushions and crocheted throws adding gentle touches of color. A faded area rug underfoot anchors the space, whispering stories with its vintage pattern. A well-loved bookshelf lines the far wall, filled with old novels, framed black and white photos, and delicate teacups. Every shelf tells a story, from the antique clock passed down through generations to the botanical prints leaning against the back. The balance between function and beauty is truly effortless here. Soft lamplight mixes with natural sunshine pouring through sheer curtains, casting dancing shadows across the room. Time slows in a space like this, where the scent of dried lavender, the creak of old floorboards, and the quiet elegance of vintage design come together in perfect harmony. The kitchen is truly the heart of this home, a space that feels both comforting and alive with history. Open wooden shelves display mismatched china and old glass jars filled with dried herbs and teas. A weathered farmhouse table centers the room, perfect for quiet breakfasts or heartfelt conversation. Muted sage green cabinetry adds a soft pop of color, while brass handles bring in just a hint of shine. The apron front sink overlooks the garden, framed by lace curtains gently blowing in the breeze. Every element feels carefully chosen, useful yet nostalgic. Copper pots hang from a reclaimed wooden rack above the stove, catching the light with their warm glow. It's a working kitchen, but one that invites slow cooking, storytelling, and memory making. Here, timeless style meets the soulful rhythm of daily life. Tucked beside a sunny window, the dining nook feels like a page from a storybook. A round wooden table, gently worn with time, is paired with spindle-backed chairs and vintage linens. The light filters through embroidered curtains, casting soft patterns that dance across the table's surface. On the wall, a plate collection arranged with care brings charm and color to the space. A small chandelier overhead sparkles subtly, its crystals catching the sun in passing. A ceramic pitcher of wildflowers acts as the simple centerpiece, offering beauty without effort. This is a space for shared moments, a place where quiet breakfasts, handwritten letters, and warm cups of tea unfold. Its charm lies in its authenticity. Nothing is overstyled, yet everything belongs. It's the kind of space that invites people to linger just a little longer. The primary bedroom is a tranquil sanctuary, layered with gentle textures and soft tones. A vintage iron bed frame anchors the space, dressed in crisp white linens and a patchwork quilt that hints at generations past. The walls, painted in a soothing pale rose, offer a calming backdrop for rest and reflection. Beside the bed, a weathered nightstand holds delicate treasures: a lace doily, a floral teacup, and a classic lamp with a pleated shade. A small shelf nearby displays worn books and a pressed flower under glass. Everything is thoughtfully placed, each item carrying a quiet, sentimental story. The large windows welcome in gentle morning light, filtered through gauzy curtains. It's a space that encourages slow mornings, deep breaths, and heartfelt daydreams. In this bedroom, elegance meets comfort, offering a retreat that nurtures both body and spirit. The guest room is a graceful blend of simplicity and charm, offering comfort without excess. A vintage wooden bed, gently creaked with age, stands neatly dressed in soft floral linens. A crocheted throw lies folded at the foot, whispering a warm welcome to anyone who might rest here. Soft yellow wallpaper with faded blossoms brings cheer to the walls, gently aged but still lovely. A petite writing desk in the corner holds a notepad, a vase of fresh daisies, and a dainty reading lamp. The quiet ambience suggests time to slow down and be present. A small mirror with an ornate frame reflects the light, making the space feel open and airy. Thoughtful touches, a glass dish of lavender, embroidered pillowcases, and an old clock that ticks gently, turn this room into a restful, soulful retreat for guests. The bathroom carries the same sense of serenity found throughout the home. A classic clawfoot tub sits proudly beneath a tall window, where sunlight pours through sheer curtains, casting a warm glow on the tiled floor. The walls are painted a soft ivory, offering a clean and calm atmosphere. A porcelain pedestal sink stands beneath a gilded vintage mirror, flanked by brass sconces that give off a gentle amber light. On the counter, apothecary jars filled with soaps and bath salts bring both beauty and function. The soft fragrance of lavender fills the air, adding to the spa-like calm. Thoughtful touches like floral hand towels, a wooden stool with folded linens, and a vintage glass jar of rosewater elevate the space. This bathroom isn't just functional, it's a sanctuary. A peaceful place where self-care and beauty meet, framed in gentle elegance. One of the home's most breathtaking features is how the garden feels ever-present, even from inside. Large, well-placed windows frame views of climbing roses, fluttering lace curtains, and soft green leaves. The garden is not a separate space. It's part of the home's rhythm, visible in almost every room. The dining nook, in particular, offers a stunning garden panorama. As you sit with a cup of tea, your eyes rest on blooming lavender, ivy-covered trellises, and birds flitting among the branches. The natural light that streams in adds a golden softness to every vintage surface. Windowsills become small stages for beauty, glass bottles catching the light, tiny clay pots with trailing herbs, and antique frames leaning casually. These details celebrate the quiet joy of bringing the outside in, surrounding the home in a living, breathing story of nature's calm. This home lovingly showcases the beauty of handcrafted decor. DIY projects, like hand-painted signs and embroidered pillows, bring personal stories and character to each room. These small touches transform spaces into warm, meaningful retreats that reflect both history and heart. One favorite project is a vintage-inspired wreath made from dried flowers gathered from the garden. It hangs proudly on the front door, inviting guests with natural color and texture. Each petal and leaf tells a story, adding layers of rustic charm without overwhelming the delicate aesthetic. Elsewhere, carefully crafted patchwork quilts and repurposed wooden crates display the spirit of creativity and sustainability. These DIY moments highlight the joy of making something uniquely yours, imperfect, soulful, and timeless, just like the home itself. Creating a timeless cottagecore home doesn't require a large budget. This house is filled with charming finds from thrift stores, estate sales, and flea markets. Each piece has a story, adding character without breaking the bank. From weathered wooden chairs to delicate china sets, these budget-friendly treasures bring authenticity and warmth. Careful curation and a little creativity turn affordable pieces into focal points that feel both elegant and inviting. Repurposing and restoring items also play a big role here. A simple coat of vintage paint or fresh upholstery can breathe new life into forgotten gems, allowing them to shine again in this cozy Georgia retreat. Thank you so much for joining this Serene Georgia Cottagecore home tour, where vintage charm and timeless elegance come together to create a peaceful retreat. If you love discovering these cozy spaces filled with soul and history, please subscribe to Vintage Touch, Decor with Soul for more inspired decor journeys. Remember to like this video if it brought you warmth and inspiration, and share your thoughts or favorite moments in the comments below. Your engagement helps us continue to share the beauty of vintage living and timeless style with our wonderful community. We hope this tour inspires you to infuse your own home with personal touches, vintage treasures, and a peaceful cottagecore vibe. Until next time, keep creating spaces filled with history, warmth, and soul. Thank you for being here.